Anyone else get really nervous before they go on vacation, worried about their fish? Well, here's a few tips on how to minimize the anxiety that you're going through and to make sure that your fish are going to come out of your vacation safe. Welcome back to Stubbs Aquatics. Well, it's the middle of July, and well, things are really busy here at Stubbs Aquatics. That means all my pumpkin fry are, well, they're at a critical stage. I've got some fish inside that I've got some new ones, and well, may not be the best time to go on vacation, but we booked this, well, over a year ago, and we really need to get away. I haven't been on vacation in quite some time. My wife's been able to travel, but I haven't, and it's a much needed vacation for both of us. And yeah, there'll be some fish stuff related involved, but mainly we'll be taking some trails with the e-bikes and traveling through some beautiful states like Vermont and New York, New Jersey, and Massachusetts. I'm really looking forward to this and can't wait to get going. But in order to get going, we really need to get organized and make sure we've done everything we can to make sure that our fish are going to do extremely well while we're away. In fact, I have big hopes that they'll even be better than when I left. It's great to get at least two people as backup that are going to come to your house daily, if not twice a day. Now, my friend Jim has agreed to come here twice a day to feed my fish, to make sure my plants are doing okay inside and out. Now, it might cost me some beer, and it may cost me getting him some great quality koi food in the States that's not available here. That's more than a fair deal as far as I'm concerned. I also have a second friend that's going to check on the house during the night and also check on the fish, who knows his fish as well. So I've got two backups. That's a must. And then you want to be able to get in contact with them. Now, obviously, we're not going to buy an American phone plan because that's like $20 a day, and I can't justify that. But certainly doesn't mean that I can't get a hold of these people on Messenger when I'm hooked up to the hotel's Wi-Fi. So we'll be able to, touch base. Do I want to hear about the fish daily? No. Would my wife kill me if I did every day? Yeah. So we're not going to worry about that. So the main thing, like I said, is to be organized. I've got all my fish food laid out. I've got a list for him of what to feed, when to feed. He's come over. He's done the feeds with me. I've done all my filter cleans, both inside and out. I've topped up all my aquariums. I've topped up my ponds. I've given all my fish a really good inspection. That is one of the key things, is really go over your fish with a fine tooth comb. Give them a real good inspection. If you see something that you can deal with right away, deal with it. Don't wait to the last minute and then you're in problem. You're going to be in real trouble. And no one wants that right before they go on vacation. Now I've got some battery operated air pumps. They'll go on, they stay on all the time, but they'll run for 24 to 48 hours if the power should go out. So I've got them in all my main tanks. I've also shut down most of my other unneeded aquariums and move fish. So there's a lot less fish to worry about because they've been either moved outside, I've sold some, and well, there's less tanks for any other confusion. And, you're asking someone to come into your house and look after your fish. Well, you don't want them to be tied up for hours on end. They have lives too, right? And it's important to, to set some guidelines on what you expect from them and what they expect in return from you, whether it's some kind of form of payment or, I'll do that in return for you. In this case, I worked it out that I said, hey, I want to get you some koi food and I'm going to leave you some beer, and then anything else that we need will work out. And I've left him some contact numbers as well if he runs into any kind of problem. Like I said before, organization is the key. I don't have a total power knockout system. I wish I did. That's why I've got the battery operated air pumps they should keep the tanks going for if there's a problem for over 24 to 48 hours. As far as my outdoor bins go, I've got them heavily planted that'll produce some oxygen in the event of a power outage. I've also weaned down some numbers. I've done some massive water changes right before I left. So they've got all fresh water. In fact, the water that I brought in from the bog filters. That being, it's going to be fresh water, extra clean water, and there'll be some microorganisms there for the shabunkin fry to feed on. That's really important. I've also done a whole mix of fry feed that between a combination of Northfin fry starter, which is krill. I've mixed that with some flakes that I've crushed up and gone through a mixer, and then I've crushed some pellets. So it's a real good variety because there's a real variety in size. It's important that you do that. Now I've checked all my ponds thoroughly and netted the ones that I needed to net. I've just made it as safe as possible. I've checked all the fishing line going around it, so I feel safe about the fish. I'm not going to be worried about it because, face it, I am a worrier. If there's something to worry about, I can do it. I mean, I have anxiety issues to begin with, and going away on vacation, the last thing I want to be is super focused on my fish, because that would ruin your vacation. So would coming home to a bunch of dead fish. But if you go through the simple steps of one, being organized, do all your top ups of your tanks and your ponds before you go. Make sure all your filters have been cleaned and everything is running smooth. Check your pumps, both in your ponds and in your aquariums. You want to make sure that you've got all good quality feed. I don't use automatic feeders. I have a bit of a trust issue with some of them. Simply, if something goes wrong and you dump a lot of feed in your fish tanks or your pond, you're going to have a huge issue. I'd rather have someone come by and feed them on a regular basis. Some of the fish, it's okay that they're a few days without it, but my fry, they need food, twice a day. And luckily, I've been able to get a friend to do that, and then I've got backup as well. I also let my neighbors know just to double check on things, because pond levels can go down. They can go down overnight. And, let everyone know where the top up lines are and how much to fill. You do a whole checklist, you'll feel better. You'll have a way better vacation, and your wife won't be upset with you because you're just worried about your fish. Well, thanks everyone for watching. If you like this little video and found it helpful, please hit that like button. Think about subscribing and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any upcoming videos. If I don't answer some of your comments right away, I apologize. We are on vacation, and if I miss some of your videos, I will catch up, I promise. Anyways, thanks again, everyone. We'll talk to you real soon. Don't forget, I did do up a couple of videos before I left, so I hope you enjoy. Bye for now. We'll see you later, and keep on keeping on.